I'm so obsessed with production. My biggest obsession is my family. I'm obsessed with my ozone. I got started with Mary J in January of 2004. I was the drummer for a tour called Ladies Night Out Tour. It was Joe, Genuine, Avant, and Jagged Edge. And Mary made some changes with her band, and her management called a guy I knew that was the music director for Jagged Edge. He pretty much asked me, like, do you want to go? And I thought he was joking, actually. Lo and behold, he was serious. So I took the drum chair and I've been there ever since. I'm so obsessed with production and being a part of music. That's why now I'm sitting in my home studio. This isn't rented, this is all mine. Like my whole bottom floor of my house, I turned it into a studio. I can come down here any time of day or night. I don't have to call anybody to let me in. Being able to come down here and do whatever I need to do without interrupting anybody. For music to become a part of your life, it has to be produced. If you want to be a part of something, then you try to help start it, or you try to help take it to where you think it needs to go. Creating from scratch or recreating, however you want to do it. I think the tie between me being a drummer and me being a producer, it kind of goes in between each other, but then again, it can kind of backfire if you don't do it right, because everybody respects you as a drummer. I don't want to be known as a producer that plays drums or a drummer that produces. I want to be known as a producer who produces and a drummer that plays drums, because it's two different sides of the spectrum. I think the thing that surprised me the most with American Idol, which I knew it was coming, I just didn't know how fast it was coming, was the prep for music we had. It wasn't as long as we thought it was going to be. The first show, we had to learn 45 songs in an hour. They just give you 45 charts, and next thing you know, the singers are coming in. So once those charts came, it was like, okay, it's either you live or die now. So I got through it, so, you know, it worked out. My biggest obsession in life, I think, is my family and being able to take care of my family. There's nothing my family can ask me for that I won't do, or at least try to get done. My mother lives next door, my sister lives on the other side of my mother, and my grandmother lives across the street. We own 4 houses on this block. I don't know too many families who can say that. Not too many people, dudes especially, would live this close to their mother, but I'm not going anywhere. I played drums all my life, but before anybody really knew me, you know, when I was a kid, my family, that's who was there. So anything from day one that has to do with me playing drums, you know, to programming, to now producing, it stemmed from them. So that's why, you know, my family, to me, is my biggest obsession, period. One cymbal I'm obsessed with would have to be the 18-inch Evolution HHX Ozone. Reason being, everything you can ask for, or at least everything I can ask for, in an effects crash is in this cymbal. I used to use like a lot of Chinas, and I play with a lot of cymbals, period, but this, to me, meshes the two, crash and China, well, 3. China, crash, and effect cymbal. I use it on every set I'm on. You'll never see me play and not have this cymbal up here. Some crashes ring too long, some Chinas don't ring enough. But the ozone being the cymbal it is, by being in between, it rings just enough without overdoing it. So it has the attack and the decay at the same time. It's kind of strange to explain, but if you listen to it, it still has the ring of a crash. It's as solid as a China. You can't find that in too many single cymbals. This cymbal works in every genre of music as far as I'm concerned. And I use it a lot for an accent cymbal as well. So you hear every single time I hit the cymbal. You didn't really have to guess whether I hit it or not, like you heard it, you know. So the attack on this particular cymbal is always present, no matter, you know, whether you're playing gospel, rock, R&B, hip hop, country, it really doesn't matter. It works in everything. So this is definitely a symbol I've always been obsessed with, and that's why I love my ozone.